Hey everyone, JDAWG here with another video. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is another edition of JDAWG Sports, where I talk about everything evolving with sports. That's for those who are new to my channel. It's this JDAWG Sports. It's a segment where we talk about what is going on in the world of sports, athletes, games, or any other events evolving with sports. In this video, evolving with sports, on JDAWG Sports, we're going to talk about the nominations for this year's upcoming ESPY Awards. ESPY Awards is basically it's a award show that involves with all the best moments evolving with sports, including the best athletes and other best moments evolving with sports. It's basically, how the Oscars is from film, the Grammys for music. Well, that's what the ESPY Awards is, and it's for sports, and it's mostly evolves with the ESPN channel. Although the ESPY Awards will be broadcasted on ABC, which both ABC and ESPN are both owned by the Disney Corporation. The 2022 ESPY Awards will be on Wednesday, July 20th, 2022 at 8. Well, I don't know what time it will be in your region. I know in my region, in Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. If you live in Pacific Standard Time or Central Standard Time, you can find out from your channel, your television provider, when the ESPY comes on and ESPY Awards come on in your region. But yes, the July 20th will be the official date. July 20th, 2022 will be the official date of the 2022 annual ESPYs. It basically will talk about, this is the 30th annual ceremony, and it will talk about, it nominates the best athletes and moments from sporting events that happened between last year and earlier this year, around maybe as far as I guess you say April or May, maybe last month. So, or maybe maybe as far as last month, which was June. So, the nominees for this year's award show were announced a couple weeks ago. Like I said, the award show will be next week on July 20th, or whenever by the time you actually get this video. But July 20th, if you're interested in watching the ESPYs, it's July 20th, 2022. There were some nominations that I was happy with, and then there were some nominations that I was not happy with, and then how some of these were categorized in categories. I felt that some nominations, that there should have been some more categories, and if there was more categories, or if certain things were split, and I'll get to them later on, that more people would have been nominated, and there were some people that I felt that should have been nominated. I'm happy with the Golden State Warriors, and in particularly Stephen Curry, the MVP, the championship finals MVP. He's got nominated for a few awards, including the big one which is Best Athlete in Men's Sports. He'll represent the Golden State Warriors and the NBA. He will take on guys like Aaron Rodgers, who was part of the Green Bay Packers. I'm surprised that the quarterback who won the Super Bowl was not nominated, and I'm surprised they even allowed Aaron Rodgers to be nominated, but I mean, he had a good season. So I guess because I didn't really pay attention to Aaron Rodgers this season. But I heard he had a good season. I am happy for Candace Parker. She is deserving of her nomination. She's nominated, I believe, for a couple awards as well. I know Stephen Curry is also nominated for Best NBA Player, rightfully so, because he is the winner. Candace Parker is part of the winning WNBA team from last season's championships, which was the 2021 WNBA season. She was part of the Chicago Sky. Last year, the Chicago Sky were the winners of the 2021 WNBA championships. I also see Suna Lee. She was part of the Olympic gymnastic team, and she did win gold in a couple of gymnastic events. Same with Katie Ledecky for swimming. Last year was the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. Yes, I said 2020 because they were originally meant to be for 2020. But as you know, the pandemic postponed the Summer Olympics to last year, and they ended up doing it last year. Now, the upcoming one in France will be on actual schedule, which is 2024, but that's another story. Trinity Rodman, I believe, is nominated for a couple awards, including for Best NWSL. That's the American Females Soccer League. It's called the National Women's Soccer League. The reason why I'm bringing up Trinity Rodman is because she's a soccer player for the Washington Spirits. The reason why she's been talked about a lot is because it was revealed that the reason why she's last name is Rodman because she is the daughter of Dennis Rodman. I think Dennis Rodman was in but yes, it's interesting that the legendary basketball player has a daughter who's into soccer. But yes, Trinity Rodman. Let me see. Yeah. Yes, that's Trinity Rodman. That is one of Dennis Rodman's daughters. I think Dennis Rodman has another daughter, and I know that the two daughters, or I don't know how many daughters he had, but he was in a relationship with a couple women and had children with them, including whoever he was. I think he's been married a couple times, and but yeah, I forgot who's her mother, but yeah, that's who. But yes, this is Trinity Rodman. But yeah, she's on the Washington Spirits. That's the soccer team in the NWSL. She's nominated for a breakout athlete because I think breakout athlete is for the rookies, or other newcomers, or those who are now really starting to shine. And then they do their best Olympian men and women. they only do this category every like 2 to 4 years, because the Olympics is every 2 to 4 years, depending on which Olympics. The Winter Olympics, both are the winter and summer are every 4 years, but the two Olympics are 2 years apart. But it's every 4 years. So, yes. So they had nominated both athletes. They nominated athletes from both last year's Olympics, Summer Olympics, and this year's Winter Olympics. Like I'm happy that Alexa Felix. I mean, I'm not Alexa. Alicia Felix. Got nominated for track and field. By the way, that was her final Olympics. She is set to retire. I believe the last event she'll be involved with is the upcoming track and field world champions, the World Athletic Champions. And I think she also has one more Diamond League, and I think another track and league that she's involved. And that's all this year. And once it's over, she will make her official retirement. She's been involved with the Olympics since I think Beijing, China. She's been involved with track and field since she competed in either the Beijing or the London Games, and she's set to retire. She's one of the most decorated track and field athletes, and she will be missed in the sport of track and field. But I'm happy that she is getting what could be her final nomination. Or she has another one. Yes, I'm happy that. And then now we're going to scroll down. She is also nominated. Let me see if I can find that nomination. Let's see it. Hold on. What's that nomination? Yes. Best record-breaking performance. Alexa Felix won her 11th career medal, surpassing Carl Lewis for the United States track and field record. So basically, she's won 11 medals. So that's the record she broke. Oh, and here's Stephen Curry. I'm happy that he got nominated for best record performance, because he's nominated for passing Ray Allen, a former Boston Celtic player, for most three-pointers made in NBA history. It used to be Ray Allen with that record. Now it belongs to Stephen Curry. And I guess Tom Brady, despite not even making it to the Super Bowl, he is nominated because he broke a recent record for all-time passing yards, overtaking the former record holder Drew Brees. So I'm happy with some of the nominations. Some of them are well deserved. Shakur Steven is nominated for Best Boxer. Hopefully he wins. You actually can vote for these people, and I think they count the votes. If you go somewhere like here, let me see, bring it up. ESPN /SP/stories/page/voting, and then whatever category in voting, you can actually vote for these people. And this is for best team, and you can vote, but you have to do it soon, because like I said, the SPs is next week, by the time you're listening to this recording. Speaking of best teams, Both the Chicago Sky and Golden State Warriors, the championship teams, and Super Bowl champions Los Angeles Rams are among some of the nominations, because they won the championships and last year and this year. But like I said, I am happy with some nominations. Now, here are some nominations that I'm not happy with, or how they handled some of the nominations. I wish Stephen Curry was also nominated for Best Championship Performance. I'm happy that Cooper Kupp, because he was part of the Los Angeles, got nominated, but I just wish, and I'm not saying that none of these people are deserving of nominations. It's just I wish Stephen Curry was also nominated for championship performance, because like I said, he did a lot of 3-point shots, including in the championship finals. So I wish that he got nominated as well. Same with Klay Thompson, because I'm glad he's nominated for comeback. Sorry about that. For comeback. I'm happy for Alicia Felix for her winning her medals, being nominated for Best Record Performance. But I also wish that Cindy McLaughlin also had got nominated. So I'm now as you know, I'm talking about the people who got snubbed. Cindy McLaughlin broke her record at the Olympic Games last year, and then earlier at the USA National Championships, she broke her own record in a 51.41 second run, breaking her own record. And I was hoping that she got nominated for that, for that as well, and for Best Record-Breaking Performance. I thought Cindy McLaughlin. A lot of people talked about Cindy McLaughlin's record being broken by her, breaking her own record after getting her record at last year's Olympic Games. But hopefully, the World Athletic Champion, what she does at the World Athletic Championships, if she does some good, maybe she get nominated for next year's ESPY Awards. Best Boxer, Best MMA, and Best Bowler. I am happy that people like Shakur Stevenson and Michaela Mayer were nominated. I'm happy for people like Karma Usman. But I felt that it would have been better if they separated this Best Boxer, Best MMA Fighter, and Best Bowler by gender. Have Best Male Boxer, Best Male MMA Fighter, Best Male Bowler, and also Bowler. Also, Best Female Boxer, Best Female MMA Fighter, and Best Female Bowler. And the reason why I said that they should have done that, because number one, you would have had more opportunities for other fighters instead of just only 2 men and 2 women. You could have had maybe 4 or 5 men and 4 or 5 women, because I've noticed that, like I said, as much as Shakur Stevens and Tyson Fury are deserving, if they had done Best Male Boxer, I was hoping that they would have the Undisputed Champions nominated. I've noticed that it's mostly top-ranked fighters that are nominated, because and Katie Taylor being the only one that's not in top rank nominated, because she is a matchroom fighter. and she's being nominated because of her performance and her recent match in Madison Square Garden against Amanda Serrano. Michaela Mayer is really the only female that's known that is a top-ranked fighter, because most of the female boxers are either signed with the Zone, whether it's the World Boxing Series, Matchroom, or Golden Boy, or just the Zone alone. But if they did Best Female Boxer and Best Male, I was hoping that Best Female Boxer, I mean, those two are deserving a nomination, but I hope that they would have added people like Franchon Cruz Dezern, who became undisputed earlier this year, and of course, the GWOAT Claressa Shields. The GWOAT Claressa Shields was nominated in last year's awards show. She did not win, but I was happy that she got nominated last year. I wish she was nominated this year as well. And the same in the MMA, that I was hoping that more people, like they separated Best Female, Best Male, because you would have the current heavyweight UFC fighter, I forgot what his name was, would have also been good being nominated. Plus, you would have had opportunity for more women to be nominated if you had a Best Female MMA, like Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. I know Amanda Nunes is in UFC and Chris Cyborg is in Bellator. So far, they only have Kaylee Harris, who I believe is in the PFL, which is another MMA league. I'm surprised that for Best MMA, they don't have no female Bellator or MMA fighters, and those are the two popular promotions, and the only lone female is in the PFL. But like I said, if they had separated boxer and MMA fighters for Best Male Boxer, Best Female, you would probably had opportunity to see more of those people nominated, because like, look at some of these other sports. They separated not only by league but by gender. But this is not to be sexist, saying that men cannot compete with the women and stuff in the awards shows. Because what I'm saying is, if you did like what the NBA and WA did and just separated the categories by gender, you would actually added more people, had a better opportunity to add more people and had more opportunities. So there was some people, and then the best WWE moment. So they gave WWE, the wrestling promotion, their own category at the ESPYs. Why only just the WWE? You do know that there's other wrestling promotions. If they were going to do something for sports entertainment, for pro wrestling, even though that's scripted, how come just only the WWE? I know it's the most popular wrestling promotion, especially in America, but you do have other wrestling promotions. You don't think those other wrestling promotions should be involved with the ESPYs, like AEW or Impact Wrestling or MLW or any other wrestling promotion I could think of? You have to, only WWE was the only wrestling promotion they can think of being allowed best moments for professional wrestling, and so far they don't have, so far they're not telling what were the moments. They just said that they have 16 entries. So I guess they're going to tell the moments later. I was hoping Also, I was hoping that Jason Tatum was also nominated, but I guess because I'm surprised they nominated this guy. I felt that Jason Tatum should have taken his spot. The other three, I think they're right where they need to be. I think those three were rightly deserved nomination. But that fourth one, I felt that spot should have went to Jason Tatum. Especially the fact that Jason Tatum at least made it to the finals representing the Boston Celtics. And and he did have a good season. Jason Tatum. I believe Jolie Eben is the overall MVP in this season. He represents the 76ers, so he is rightfully deserving of this nomination. But I felt that Jason Tatum should have gotten one of those 4 spots. That's just me. Other than that, some of the other nominations, it seems now I want to know what you think in the comment section, that if there's any nominations you think any people you think they should have nominated for any of these categories. I'll leave a link to the Wikipedia for the 2022 ESPYs nomination bracket, and then for y'all to look at your own time. Also, you can write down in the comment section who do you think should have had been nominated this year's upcoming ESPYs. If you're watching this video and planning on watching the awards show, it's next week or whenever week, depending on when you're watching this video. It comes on July 20th. It comes on July 20th. Now, also interesting, with Stephen Curry being nominated for at least 2 or 3 awards, not only is nominated for some of these awards, he's actually picked to play the host. He's was picked to be the host for this year's ESPY Awards show. So he gets to be the host, and he has several nominations. It'll be interesting that not only does he host, but he wins a couple of the awards. Hell, it may be interesting if he surprisingly doesn't win. I bet you he will use his voting power to say, his hosting power to say, I hope I win, or why I didn't win and stuff. Maybe make some jokes or bragging up if he wins or not. Because, they're giving Stephen Curry the red carpet treatment for this award, this year, especially in the ESPYs, because he won the NBA championship. His team, the Golden State Warriors, won the NBA championships. He's nominated for a few awards, and he gets to host the show. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I know this video is long, but other than that, I don't pay attention to all the sports. There's only a few sports that I do watch, like basketball, football, MMA, boxing, and that's just few of the sports that I do pay attention. But other than that, I may not. Other than that, this is as far as I feel about some of the nominations. There are some nominations that I are happy that are deserving, like the nominations of Candace Parker and Stephen Curry, who also gets to host the show, and Alicia Felix, and a few other people who got nominated. And Shakur Stevenson I'm happy that he got nominated. He is deserving of nomination. I'm actually hoping, I think I voted for him to be the winner for Best Boxer. Like I said, you can actually vote. And I'm hoping that Shakur Stevens, I'm rooting for Shakur Stevens to be the winner for Best Boxer of the Year. Because I don't want Tyson Fury to win again. He won last year. And we all know the reason why he won last year and why he could end up being the winner this year, unless of course Shakur Stevens wins, who I do want to win at the ESPYs. I do want Shakur Stevens. He is a unified champion right now, hoping to become undisputed. I wish Devin Haney and Jamal Charlo. Devin Haney is a top-ranked fighter. And I felt he should have been nominated as well because he was undisputed this year. He just became undisputed. And I believe that should have been also worthy of nomination. But, yeah, that's all I have to say about the ESPYs. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section, especially on who should have been nominated or if you was going to watch it or not. Or anything else you want to talk about in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what you think. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification. Also follow me on my different accounts on YouTube, Black Junction, Twitter, etc. And other accounts. I'll leave a link in the comment section and description box. And that's all I have to say. And this is another edition of JDAWG Sports. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.